and hello, Roberto here for another video review. It's the Lindt Crispy Bites. Yes, well, you know, very well. Basically, there's Lindt Teddies or Teddy, which are these ones, but don't obviously have a teddy on them. But but these ones are basically well, just got a massive teddy on the front, but aren't called Lindt Teddies. So interesting. But yeah, nonetheless, very Christmassy, I think you would say. And what's actually are they? Crispy centre, it says, milk chocolate. All right, which is a little big teddy with loads of. Is he holding like a? Is that his stomach or is he holding them? I can't. It looks like they're inside his stomach, but then it looks like he's actually holding them. But then I guess these medallion things on top of it. I'm assuming the teddy is sort of Lindt's equivalent of the sort of bunny, except for Christmas time. Yeah, I think it looks very nice actually. It looks a lovely packaging, that one. But I will say, these ones here, basically only this top bit was empty, and that was the bit that obviously put on the hanger or whatever. Maybe the bottom bit as well, actually, if you're really being fussy. But these ones here, clearly the top bit's got nothing in. It's got a resealable shenanigan going on, actually. But that's got nothing in it. And then these crimps at the side have got nothing in them. So you can see mostly on the back, actually. But it's never going to contain anything. And there's a false bottom on here. So really, the pouch is a lot smaller than it otherwise appears. So I think that's a bit cheeky. They're probably not cheap. I can't remember how much I paid for them, but certainly wasn't £1. Let's put it that way. I'm sure it's going on £3 or something. So there we go. But nonetheless, it does look really nice. I think it'd be a lovely stocking filler, this one, to be honest with you, wouldn't it? Nice treat to have around Christmas time. Certainly has a warmth about it that I really like. So yeah. So certainly not been lazy on the packaging. And what does it say down there? Finest Lindt chocolate with a crispy centre. So it sounds very. I think you would. I don't know. I feel like sort of crispy centre chocolates are sort of not known for being expensive, let's say. But nonetheless, I guess surrounded with Lindt chocolate, which has a prestige about it, doesn't it? So or a decadence. So we'll see. Interesting. So what does it say on the back then? Let's have a look. Okay, so some symbols there. I don't know what those are. Let me know if you know what they are. Probably. No, don't know what they are. Lindt and Sprungly logos, maybe. Maître chocolatier Suisse depuis 1845. So master Swiss chocolates or chocolate makers since 1845. Milk chocolate with a crispy centre. Look very nice indeed. Looks like there's a thick layer of chocolate as well. We'll test that. Fine milk chocolate with a crispy centre. There's ingredients. Can't see any palm oil or palm fat. It's got shellac though there. Supplies are not suitable for vegetarians. I think shellac, isn't that the thing from beetles? I don't know. Could be wrong there, so I'll put a note on the screen if I'm wrong. Milk chocolate tastes cocoa size 30% minimum, milk size 20% minimum. There's the addresses to get in touch. 120 grams. In a cool, dry place. I don't know what the shellac is there for. Anyway, not sure. Unless it's an emulsifier, not a colouring thing like I thought it was. Anyway, I don't know what it actually is exactly, but I'm sure it's from beetles, that. Okay. 175 years, generations of our master chocolatiers have dedicated themselves to crafting the finest chocolates with the highest quality ingredients. Their dedication, passion and skills has led to the creation of a wide range of uncompromising chocolate masterpieces. Alright, well, and there's the teddy as well. You can see him wrapping the teddy up. Again, that guy's never touched chocolate in his life, has he? I mean, his smock is so clean, Alright, okay. It's got loads of stuff there. Finest cocoa, roasting and grinding. Lindt innovation, best ingredients, finishing with perfection. So that's the stages there. It's got a link to the Sprungly cocoa farming program, I think that says. So I assume that means it's one of those things a bit like Cocoa Life or Cocoa Plan that Cadbury and Nestle do, and to sort of help farmers in the communities. So 400 grams, 527 calories. So pretty much spot on the middle between the 500 and 550 that chocolate pots tend to have from my experience reviewing them on the channel. 28 grams of fat, 17 of which are saturates. And what was the bag? 120 grams. Interesting, but yeah, I think we need to give them an open really and see what they're like on the inside. So let's just do that. Let's move some down, give them an open. Okay, I'm going to give these, Lindt Crispy Bites. You can see the thing on the front. There we go, there we are. Lindt Crispy Bites. Yes, going to give these an open. So crispy centre milk chocolate. Alright, let's do it. So there's a handy tear here. The time recording, I've done about 1,100 reviews almost, something like that. So if you like this video, please click the like button, subscribe to the channel if you've not done so already. Top right hand corner, put a link to place one more reviews or some related ones. So after you've liked, subscribe, go check those out. Hope you enjoy those too. Yeah, there you go. So it's got a resealed pack here, so you can open it and close it, which is quite nice. But again, you can see here, automatically, you know. So you've lost the top, so the bag's a lot smaller anyway already. And if I scrunch this down now, you know, it's just really that, you know, it's a lot more empty than you think. And then these bits at the side have nothing in either. So, you know, it's just so much smaller. Basically, I can't really show you very well, but it's so much smaller, you know, so you get the idea. But yeah, if I open it up and show you, let's see. So yeah, it's a lot less in there, I think you would say. I don't know if it's worth me counting these out. I don't think I'm going to. It'll be it's going to be a nightmare to count these. I'm not going to do that. But there is a weightage, 120 grams. So there we go. Let's pour a couple out, shall we? Let's pour all of them out. There we go. So poured a few out. They're all, you can see they're varying in size. Not all uniform. This is not all of them, by the way. There are some that I haven't poured out. So, you know, it's probably about 2/3, something like that. All right. We can see, yeah, there are some in various, some that are smaller and some that are bigger than others. You can see here too. You know, slightly different sizes there. More apparent when you put them down, but when in hand they don't look quite as different, but definitely smaller. One of them than the other. Let's give them a measure as best we can. It's about 1.4, roughly. Yeah, there we go. This smaller one. This one was 1.4. This one's about 1.2. Yeah. Okay. All right. So obviously, perhaps could be questionable as to just what the chocolate covering is going to be like. So we'll just slice one of the bigger ones. We'll slice one of the small ones. So it's very yellowy centre, actually. It's a bit like a Malteser centre. Okay, yeah, quite thick covering. What does it actually say? What does it actually say is the crispy centre, it says, but it definitely looks like more like a Malteser filling. It looks like honeycomb. It doesn't seem to say it's honeycomb. Oh, there you go, look. It's got it says it's got malt extract there, so I don't know if that's a hint that it is sort of like a Malteser centre. Flavouring there, but apparently these are in quantity order, so flavouring's right at the bottom. But interesting. So it could be like a Malteser centre. Can't smell anything particularly Malteser like. There you can see there. Got that sort of honeycomb, bubbly, aerated centre, but a thick layer of chocolate. But clearly does look Malteser persuasion, and there's the smaller one. Still a thick layer of chocolate on the outside. Seems to be roughly the same level, doesn't it? So even though it's a smaller centre, the thickness of the chocolate seems to be the same. So that's pretty good. Yeah, pretty good indeed. It's quite consistent there. Okay. Well, how did it taste? Did it taste like Maltesers? Is it a posh person's Malteser, these? So let's find out. Set yourself up. Give them a taste. Hello everyone. Hello. Going to give these, well, actually there's a the top's been ripped off. Yeah, there we go. But yeah, there we are. Going to give these Lindt crispy bites a taste. Not Lindt Teddies, which you might think they could be. These are Lindt Teddies, even though clearly the Teddy's a bit more prevalent on this one. But yeah, going to give these a taste. So look to be basically like posh Maltesers is just a bit. You know, I'd give them a bit of an open before. You can see here, it looks like a Malteser there. So yeah, does it taste like one? Let's grab a couple and give them a go. Let's do it. Interesting. Strange one, this one. It definitely it's definitely got a sense that it kind of has a flavour to it, you know, because I'm not just getting Lindt chocolate here. I don't know if it's the same Lindt milk chocolate and having all the other things, or the other sort of Lindt milk chocolate affairs. It says milk cocoa size 30% minimum, milk size 20% minimum. So it's a bit different. The milk size is 20%. Basically, I'm comparing the Teddies and the crispy ones here. The crispy ones 30% minimum cocoa size, 20% minimum milk solids, whereas these ones here, the Teddies 30% cocoa solids, 14% milk solids. So it seems to be a bit more milky, maybe. Not sure. But interesting and nice. So I wouldn't say they have like a Malteser taste. But a thick chocolate. But some of a taste to them. Can't describe it very well, to be honest with you. You know, they're quite distinct, these. They taste a bit like. Let's see. No. What do they taste like? It's very very hard for me to really. They taste a bit like some kind of biscuit. But I can't quite put my finger on what that biscuit is. Maybe anyway. They remind me of something, but maybe like I think it is a bit like the sense of sort of a Fox's biscuit, one of these sort of crunchy shortbready biscuits that they have. Not quite shortbread, but you know, like a crunchy sense of biscuit that they have. That's what it reminds me of, to be honest with you. Rather than Malteser. So that's nice though. It doesn't taste overly creamy like sort of typical milk chocolate. You can bite the milk chocolate off as well, which is quite quite messy but good fun. And kids would probably like doing that. Especially the smaller fingers. You can see the nugget in the middle. I'm just trying to see if I can taste it individually. Yeah, it's like some sort of very crunchy biscuit almost. You know, rather than a centre of a chocolate, you know, like a Malteser centre or something like that. So it's certainly got a bit more of an air of quality about it than just some, you know, I don't know, like, you know, it's a funny one. It's just a bit more about it than perhaps Maltesers maybe. I don't know, it feels a bit more substantial maybe. But so it is aerated, nice and crunchy, because of the aerations, you know. Very nice actually, not just a typical, the same crunchy chocolate, you know, with yeah, just sort of Rice crispy type pieces in, or biscuit pieces. There's a bit of a combination of them both almost. It's interesting. Very nice actually, but it doesn't taste like Lindt chocolate. It doesn't taste creamy particularly. I thought maybe it was the taste of the biscuit interfering with, or the centre of the biscuit, the centre interfering with the milk chocolate, you know, maybe it's a bit malty or something. I don't know if that is the case or not. I don't think it is. I think it's just the chocolate itself isn't very milky. It's not quite the same Lindt milk chocolate you would get in like a bar or something. I don't think so anyway, at least not the typical range. Well, they're pretty nice, these ones. I quite like them. I think I like sort of crunchy chocolates. You know, I don't think they taste cheap. They don't taste... No, there's a thick chocolate layer around all of them, just in regards to the size. You can see here that the chocolate, despite one of them being small and the other one is just as thick pretty much, you know, near enough anyway, despite the fact that the actual ball itself is smaller, the sphere in the middle is smaller. So that's quite good actually. Yeah, overall these are just nice. I don't think they'll blow your socks off though. There's no real wow factor there. I do quite like crispy, middles to chocolate, but this one, I don't know, I feel like they're just a nice nibble, if you know what I mean. They are nice to eat. Yeah, okay, McVitie's nibbles, they still do those. It's kind of like, it reminds you a bit like that, but perhaps a bit better actually, you know. Yeah, so again, not, I mean, you know, there's I guess there's a kind of air of quality to these than, you know, perhaps other similar products that you would get out there. Maybe Maltesers, they feel a bit more dense than Maltesers, not quite as airy as those. Things like that, you know, but nonetheless they don't feel quite like they've got much of a air of quality that a Lindt product you'd think would have, especially probably for the price these probably cost, you know. Can't quite recall now, I'm sure they weren't, you know, £1, you know. Yeah, so pretty nice overall, but not going to blow your socks off. I think for me, between a 3.5 and a 4, I think they're it's very close to the 3.5. It's certainly a low 4, but I feel for me, I think a 4 is about right, but only just. It could be a 3.5 on another day. It's very close, really, to be honest with you. But the packaging is really nice, this and the other. So I think 4 out of 5, but only just. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed that review. Thanks very much for watching. Check out one of the videos appearing on the screen now. Go to support my channel by continuing to watch my content. And have a great day, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now. See ya.